Here we have for sale a 2019 on a 19 plate Peugeot Expert. This is the professional model, which is the spec, which we will run through in this video. This is the long wheelbase 2 litre blue HTI diesel van, 120 brake horsepower, and that is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the Crew version. So what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Peugeot Expert Professional Crew van of this age. We'll also talk you through the condition of this particular example and a couple of spec options which are not standard on this particular example, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. We'll also have a quick look at the service history as well. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. What I mean by that are 2 doors which open in this sort of fashion. In terms of condition here at the rear of the vehicle, I like to have a look down the sort of side of the panel if I can, to look for any dings or dents or anything like that, but I must say it's looking in really good condition. We're in really direct sunlight here as well, so you can just see that there's no real dents or anything like that, which I can point out just here. Looking at the rear bumper, we can see that we have got rear parking sensors nicely integrated there into the rear bumper. There's a couple of marks. It is an unpainted plastic rear bumper in the center part, and there are a couple of marks on the top, as you would expect, because that is of course as you'd be loading items into the back. You can see that this one is also fitted with a tow trust swan neck tow bar, and that has got the 7-pin electrics under there as well. On this professional model, we can see that there are some elements which are color coded. So you've got these bumper corners which are color coded, also the door handles, you've got the trims down the side of the vehicle, and also the front bumper and the wing mirrors as well, all color coded, which is very nice to see. Really sets the vehicle off nicely. If we then open up the rear barn doors, these rear doors can open to 180 degrees like so. There is also this bar here as well, which you can clip this into so that it locks into place at 90 degrees, like that one just there. So say that will lock into place there at 90 degrees, and then if you want to open it further, use this little yellow tab just there, give it a pull, and you can open it right out like so. And this is where you can really then see the full extent of the load space in the long wheelbase version. The fantastic thing with the long wheelbase, even with a Crew like this, so the Crew will of course take up some space in the cab of the van, but being the long wheelbase, you've still got a fantastic load space here in the back. You can see here on this particular example, the previous owner has added some glass to the rear quarters of the vehicle, and that really is for the look of the vehicle. You just get this very nice continuation then of the black glass all the way down the side of the vehicle. Of course, this does open it up for maybe further modifications as well. You can maybe put glass in the rear here as well to give you that look all the way around. Potentially even a camper van conversion is on the cards. Looking then inside the back here, again, you can just see that it's in really good condition. Of course, it is used. There's some marks here. You can see to the plastic of the bulkhead, but all in all, clearly not had a hard life at all. Ply flooring, and you have got some tie-down points around the rear of the vehicle as well. As I say, we've got the factory fitted bulkhead just there, which has got the rear window as well, so you can see through there. And this box here is actually storage, and I'll show you how you access that in just a second. So if we shut the rear doors, we'll continue then to go around the outside of the van. We just clip this into place just here. There we go. So continue to go around the outside of the van and looking down the passenger side here. So again, just having a look down the side of the vehicle, looking for any dents or ripples or anything like that. And let's see if we can see anything down here. So there is a tiny little pin dent just here. We will actually have this looked at tomorrow. We've got our paintless dent removal specialist is coming tomorrow, so we'll get him to try and sort that. So it should be absolutely fine. But having a good look down here, it is exceptionally clean and straight, it must be said. As I mentioned, you get colour-coded door handles, also these colour-coded trims down the side, and the colour-coded wing mirrors as well, but looking very, very clean and tidy. You can see that this particular example has got these very nice 17-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. So they've got a sort of a painted graphite grey parts of the wheel there, and then a diamond cut face. Genuine Peugeot alloys, and I'd say just look absolutely fantastic when you accompany that with all of the other styling points to the vehicle. So as I say, glass all the way down the side. If we open up the side loading door, then we can start to have a look at the crew seating here in the back. So this type of crew seating, very similar to I guess what you get in maybe a Transit Custom or a Vauxhall Vivaro. So you've got fixed seats here in the rear, and you've got the bulkhead, of course, which is behind. Of course, you can remove this if you wanted to. They are bolted in, but as I say, you could remove the bulkhead if you didn't want to do that. But what it does, it gives you this fantastic separation between cab, which can be used, of course, as a car, and then the load space in the back. Having a look here at the seats, in fantastic condition. You have got two armrests on the rear seats. The previous owner has taken the middle headrests out here to see into the back, but they are coming, so the vehicle will be supplied with all of the headrests in place. They've got to hand them over when we bought the vehicle, but as I say, they will be supplied. Two armrests here, so it really does make travelling in the back here really comfortable indeed. Underneath these seats then, this is how you access the storage. So there's a little tab just here, give that a pull and the seat slides forward, and then you can flip it up, and that gives you access then into this hidden storage box underneath. You can do exactly the same then with the middle seat as well. So fantastic extra storage space there, completely out of the line of sight. So there's no way of seeing what is in there without actually lifting these seats out. So really handy indeed. This particular model, you can see as well, has got twin side loading doors, so you can access these rear seats from both sides. And down here you can see there is a rubber overmat which is on the floor, but the floor underneath all in fantastic condition. It's certainly been well looked after. Moving then into the front of the vehicle, as we open up the passenger door, we can see that this is where the AdBlue tank filler is located. That is, of course, because this vehicle is Euro 6. You can take this into the ultra low emission zone areas without having to pay the ultra low emissions zone charge. Passenger door card, all in fantastic order, no marks or anything just there. And looking into the front, passenger step, the floor all very much the same. It's got the nice rubber overmat again. You can just see how clean and tidy the floor is under here. This is where the bonnet pull is as well. And this is why I just want to show you the service history of the vehicle. So we can see in the service book here, it's the Peugeot service book, you can see there are two services which have been carried out. The first one in December 20 at 19,000 miles, and upon arrival with us we have given it a full service as well, with all of the filters being changed. Currently the MOT is until the 7th of March 2023, and no advisories there on that MOT. It's always nice to have a service record with the vehicle, show that it's been properly maintained. Looking at the dashboard here, there is a little glove box just under there, so there's sort of a little hidden button just underneath there, and that gives you access in here. So you've got the book pack and also the locking wheel nut key in there as well. Underneath we've got another little hidden compartment just here, and this actually gives you an AUX port. This is where you can turn the passenger airbag off as well if you want to, and a 12-volt socket under there. These front seats, there's actually more storage under here as well. So there's another one of these pull tags. Give that a pull, and you've got more storage again. So lots of hidden cubby holes in this van for carrying your items around. As I say, looking at the seats, as I say, they will be coming with the additional headrest. You can just see how clean and tidy this is in here. It's in really lovely condition. Shutting the doors then and moving around to the front of the vehicle, as I say, lovely 17-inch alloy wheels, colour-coded front bumper, LED daytime running lights, front fog lights as well on this particular van. And in terms of condition here at the front, there's really barely any stone chips to even show you. There's a couple, one just here on the very edge of the bonnet. Is that just polish possibly there on the edge? Yes, I think it is, just a bit of residual polish there. But as I say, all in all at the front here, hopefully the camera is conveying this accurately. It's in lovely condition here. Little touch in it I can just see down here on the very lower lip of the front bumper. They're all looking very clean indeed. And then finally on the outside, having a look here down the driver's side of the vehicle. Very smart indeed. I am aware here of a small little crease just here, which, as I mentioned, we will be getting this sorted with our paintless dent removal specialist. That will be sorted before it goes out, but in fantastic condition. Twin side loading doors, as I mentioned, so it gives you access to the seats from both sides here. Very, very clean and tidy. And then if we open up the driver's door, we could start to have a look in here. So again, driver's step is all in perfect order. If I move these mats out of the way briefly. Same with the floor, all very, very nice indeed. No issues there at all, no excessive wear or anything, as you'd expect with this mileage. Looking at the driver's seat, and again, no excessive wear. Height adjustability here, driver's armrest as well, all in fantastic order. Driver's door card, no problem there. Electric windows and electric mirrors up here on top of the driver's door. You can see that we do have 2 full remote keys with the vehicle as well. The vehicle is currently running. If we look at the dashboard, 28,549 miles. And as I say, you can see it's all idling correctly there, no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. If we turn the steering wheel over to the left hand side, we can see that we have got auto activated lights, and you've also got cruise control down there as well. And if we turn it over to the right hand side, this is where you've got your auto activated wipers, and then your onboard computer controls just there as well. Looking then into the middle, you can see that we have got a 6-speed manual gearbox, as I mentioned at the very, very start of the video. And just down here, we can see that we've got a USB port, which I've got occupied at the moment, 12-volt socket, and then into the middle, air conditioning, heated wing mirrors here as well. Then a lovely bit of spec on this van. You can see that we have got the screen just here, and the reason I've got the USB occupied, of course, we have got Apple CarPlay on here, so you've got things like your Apple Maps on here. You can listen to your music, listen to your podcasts, go over to the next page here. You know, depending on the apps that you've got downloaded on your phone, you can use Google Maps if you want to, or Waze, listen to your music on Spotify, a number of different options there for you. If we go on to the music page just here, go to radio, you can see that you have got DAB radio just here, and of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well if you wanted to. If you put the vehicle into reverse, you have got a parking sensor display just there as well, so it shows where items are located in the parking sensors. But as I say, fantastic condition inside here, and a lovely spec to go along with that as well, including of course the air conditioning, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, etc. So just to summarise, 2019 on a 19 plate Peugeot Expert Professional long wheelbase crew van. This one's got the 2-litre HDI diesel engine with 120 brake horsepower, so plenty of power in this, and as a 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with it. Fantastic spec on this particular van, and just as a fantastic condition. As a couple of very minor dents which we will have sorted before it goes out. We've fully serviced it upon arrival, and we've also got a previous service in the service book as well, and MOT'd until March 2023. If you'd like to see the full advert of this vehicle, including the price and the photography, please head over to our website, just listed there, genvans.co.uk. We'll also, of course, welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR. We can also arrange finance for limited companies as well, because of course this is a commercial vehicle, so could of course be used in a limited company for company use as well. We can take cars or vans in part exchange, so by all means get in contact with any part exchange inquiries that you may have, and we can deliver our vehicles nationwide. Thank you very much for watching.